Hi guys, welcome back. I got something to show you. This is one of the first suckers that I pinched off, and as you can see the roots are doing good, but the leaves themselves are kind of dying. So I'm gonna just put this in the ground, see what happens. So I was just out here, today's day 2 after I planted my little transplant. It is definitely not doing really good. This thing is green though, this bigger branch died. Also today I was out here and I noticed I forgot to pull off one sucker at that big plant, and so I just stuck it in the ground. These are dead leaves, but this guy right here, stuck him deep in the ground, and I want to see if he's able to root on his own without being in water. That's why I kind of planted him real close by to other plants, because I figured he'll probably die, and that's okay because I have a couple more suckers. My little transplant over there didn't really work. It was tiny. I pulled it out. It's still not really growing. There was not much foliage to go onto. So I took my next transplant that I put, and the roots are not fully developed, but I don't want to wait any longer. So I'm going to go ahead and transplant this right now. So the first thing to do is pull off this branch, just because I want to bury it deep. So I'm going to take this branch off, and I'm going to probably bury it all the way until right there. So let's get started. It's looking all good, and the last thing to do is water. I just picked this up from a puddle nearby. Water, water, water. I also previously took a sucker from this big plant that I missed, and I just plopped it in the ground without putting it in water. So it looks like it's struggling a lot, but it's been sunny, so I'm gonna water this guy too. And we'll see how he does. That's just an experiment. So here we go. So it's been about, I want to say about 4 days since I planted my sucker. He's doing pretty good. Very lively. Very strong. So I have big hopes for him. Here we got a little patch. Let's get into it. This tomato here has some fruit. It's doing okay. I supported it. We got some other sets of blossoms. Our second tomato here, it has, again, very healthy foliage. Got some great looking fruits here. Second set of blossoms. Third set of blossoms. Our biggest guy here, we still have this back set of fruit here. And then this huge chunk of tomatoes. Hopefully they all make it. And then we got some more and then more. I try to find the biggest stake I can find, and it's still overgrown it. And then our little guy here, it's not looking great. The sunlight is definitely being blocked by everything else around us, but he's looking very strong. So I'm gonna give him a chance, see where that leads us. The sucker that I pulled off and just stuck to the ground is definitely not dead. It probably rooted, but again, the sunlight is very limited here, so he's kind of struggling. But I'm not gonna pull him out. We'll see how this ends up. Again, this is on the ground. It's probably all dying, so we'll see how this pulls through. Kind of a time-lapse video today. Thank you so much for following this update, and I hope I'll see you next time, hopefully with ripe tomatoes.